Hi everyone, Farmer Rob here from Cannon Hall Farm, and it's another lovely morning, lovely Thursday morning, and I'm in the lambing shed, so I'm going to give you a whistle-stop tour. I'm going to shoot with a cough of things that are happening all around me. So here goes. We've got a ewe, and I remember them being born yesterday afternoon, and they will be on springtime on the farm. Natural birth, went terrifically well, and both doing really, really nicely. So in the next pen, and bearing in mind a lot of these pens will be full of our more recent arrivals. We've got 3 triplets in there, and they're all looking bright, they're looking breezy, and looking well. So again, nothing to give us too much cause for concern there, apart from the fact there's 3. And 3 into 2 won't go because she's only got 2 teats. She won't rear 3 in the long term. 2 in there. They look all right. They won't be in there long. They'll soon be into a pen without a lamp. Right, we've got old Ebenezer here. Ebenezer the Weezer is a lamb that is showing incredible tenacity. It's come back from the brink. We're having to feed it, but you can see it's wanting to feed itself. And what a job Kate's done with that, because literally when she took over that 2 nights ago, I wouldn't have given you tuppence for its chances. But whatever she did, it's brought it round, and it's now back in the game with more than a fighting chance. It's obviously got pneumonia, it's obviously got rib damage, but it's finding a way at the moment, although it's hungry, isn't it? So we're going to have to feed that. But it needs feeding with the utmost care. But it knows how to latch, look. As soon as she comes into a milk properly, then that one could be away. Gosh, what was that? Something happened in the horse pen then. Better investigate. So all these girls are in the contemplatory stage. They're thinking about whether to give birth. They're waiting for their moment, waiting for the time to shine. And hopefully things will all go well, and we won't have too many more Ebenezers, because obviously, we want them to be like Ebenezer's brother or sister, and trouble free. But we're gonna give him the very best possible chance. And again, I can't reiterate what a good job Kate did that night to bring him back from the brink. It was one of those killer cure moments, we threw everything at him. Kate rang me, and we devised a therapy between us that will give him the best chance, and my goodness, it worked. So again, full of pens, some pedigrees there, full of lambs, all looking fine and dandy. Most of the pens are full. We will be taking some lambs outside today. The weather is our friend at the moment. It's not always. At the moment, we're given an opportunity to ride the wave of good weather, and we're going to enjoy it. So it's a massive boost. It's cold, don't get me wrong. It's got a chill about it, but in general, we're very, very lucky to have weather like this. So I'm just going to gently ask these ladies to stand up, because it's the only way. They're all carrying triplets. They're either triplets or like greyhound. Where's greyhound? Ones that are needing a little bit more nutrition. There's greyhound. We've called her greyhound because she looks like one. But she's all right. She just needs... Oh, gosh. She needs a good feed, and that's what she's getting. That's greyhound. So we're just gently walking round, making sure that everything's functioning, making sure that they're able to stand, making sure that they don't need intervention. She's very close. She'll lamb today. We're checking the pens. What's up?
Good morning, everybody. Kieran's down for pigs.
Is he?
Yeah, so I'm going to get Dick and Steve. Is it inside the gelato it wants cleaning, or is it out? I know there's some banners to take off.
Right. Well, he'll have to do it pigs, won't he? There's no choice.
But is there some stuff inside the building, or is it?
It's not stuff Dick and Steve can do inside. We'll need Kieran after that to get changed and go down.
Right.
So, but Dick and Steve are going to do some stuff down there.
Right, that's fine.
But they could take that banner off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want the Lucky Pup one taken off as well, or is that just advertising the Lucky Pup?
No, I think that Lucky Pups will come down as well.
Right. Okay.
I think there's a gelato banner going up there.
All right. So that Lucky Pup one we can put somewhere else.
Well, he's knackered. It's tired.
It's tired.
Yeah. Sorry. But that takeaway food one definitely to come off.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that could come down as well. Yeah. Okay, up. And then Kieran will have to drop round there later. That's all. Right. Julie says, good morning, Farmer Dave. And Sarah says, morning, Dave. And Claire says, good morning, Rob and Dave. So, we're lambing's charging on at a rate of knots. We've got a ewe here with 3 lambs. Haven't we, Flower? She's stamping at me. I'm not going to hurt them. I only want to look at them. And this is the sort of thing that Charlotte will be doing in a moment or two. She's just gone down to feed the goats. But they're all right, you know. But this is the value of having someone come in on a night. They can be topping them up through the night. So yeah, in an ideal world, you see, those triplets, one of them had gone on to her. She's a single, and obviously we can't have been there at the time we needed to be to adopt one of those on. So that's a blow. You know, you'd have had 2 and 2 that have both been happy as Larry, that have both been outside in a matter of days. But anyway, we can't cry over spilt milk, and it wasn't to be. So we've got one with twins there, one with twins there. Generally speaking, and you can't always say this, but generally speaking, if the lambs are laid asleep, then you know that most of the things in the garden are rosy. That's Nelly. Are you all right, Flower? And she's another who's she's had a touch of twin lambs on her pregnancy journey, so she's one that we're watching closely. So yeah, a lamb that's hungry will generally cry out. So your ears need to be tuned in for that. And at the moment, I'm hearing nothing crying out, which is really positive. They're the older bottle-fed lambs. These are all carrying singles. Anything lambing in here, we need to try and foster one on. We've got Sapphire and Yorkshire Rose. Hey up, look at it. Morning. Hello, Flower. Hello, Sapphire. Sapphire thinks I've got a snap. Snap is food. Hello, beautiful. Good girl. We filmed a nice little link last night. A link is a chat with Helen, I think, and Shona from the Yorkshire Vet about these guys, and it was bubbly, and they are lovely. David's dropping straw in, he's dropping hay in. There's a bit of noise, there's a bit of hustle, there's a bit of bustle, but that is to be expected. Hello, beautiful. Smile. Yeah, she's lovely. And hopefully a fixture at Cannon Hall Farm for the rest of her life. That's sort of what we would like, and hopefully with good luck and a following wind, that is what will happen. So I had the honour and privilege of meeting someone yesterday, and I don't even know the lady's name, but it left a mark on me, because I was in that pen there. Hey, I thought she was going to jump on me back then. Don't you dare. Here you go. Good girl. She's just getting a little bit silly there, so go on. Go back. Go on. Back you go. Go on. Go back. Good with her. So I'm just going to get out. Well, the going's good. And I think what you often find with horses is that their worst moments of behaviour are generally associated with food. If they see you as the barrier between them getting their dinner, then that can be an issue. But yeah, I thought she was just going to jump on me back. I just saw a looming in the corner of my eye. So 2 good lambs there and a hungry mum. These are all expecting twins. Again, nothing happening much at the moment, which is good. We're not looking for an avalanche. We're looking for just a steady number of lambs per day. Are you still? Come on. I'm surprised she's not lambed already. 1,300 people watching. That one, licking its molasses. Tina says, yes, they're filming now. Yeah, we're filming for Springtime on the Farm. We're filming the introductions, the links, the you know, where you introduce a film about a certain farm. And bearing in mind, you know, there's a lot of stuff from here, but there are stories and content from all over the British Isles. So it's not just a Cannon Hall Farm programme. It's a celebration of farming life from up and down the land. Gillian says she's full of it, bless. She certainly was there. I thought she was going to jump on me. And Jenny says, hey. Lizzie says, good morning, Farmer Rob, and everyone. And Dottie says, good morning, Farmer Robert. So yeah, where was I? I met a lovely lady. She shouted, Rob, Rob. And she was here with her son. And it was emotional because she said, I should have been here with my husband. He passed away in January. He was called Tony, and I've got some of his ashes here with me. Would you scatter them under an oak tree? Because he loved this place, I love this place, and it's a place I want to think of him. That part of him is here at Cannon Hall Farm, and it's one of the places he wanted to be. So I thought, wow, what an honour that is, you know, and literally mind blowing that someone should entrust you with something like that. So last night I had a little walk up to an oak tree that my dad planted. I sprinkled the ashes. I said a few words to Tony, and hopefully that's something that's given Tony's, and I don't even know her name, sadly, some comfort, and the fact that she came here on his birthday to you know, to remember him and to leave that reminder here of him was a lovely thing to do, and something I was proud to help with. So yeah, sending my best wishes to that lady if she's listening. So where are we now? So yeah, all twins, all expecting. Paula says that I'd missed the story of the lady. Yeah, well, Austin had jumped to me back as I was telling it. So it gave me quite a fright. So right, into the next pen. And I won't be able to stay on that long this morning, unfortunately. It's just basically an update on the night before. We can catch up with one of the most talented young farmers I've ever had the privilege of meeting. Charlotte says they're not in here. Charlotte's being overly modest. So Charlotte is someone I would trust with my lambs. Yeah, trust with my lambs. She's working her way. Well, I don't think you'd do me down, would you? If you could save my life, I'm sure you would. Yeah. Can't look after myself. So Charlotte is working her way around, and at the moment, she's got 3, and they were quite frail yesterday morning, so they've strengthened up no end. I was just saying, Charlotte, it's the benefit of having that round-the-clock care.
It is, isn't it? Because you don't get left for very long then, do they?
Exactly.
Well, they're never left, really, are they?
Yeah.
It's good.
Well, it's that every 4-hour cycle, isn't it? And if they miss one, you can see the difference, can't you? So Charlotte's efficiently topping these up. Because they've got 3 into 2 doesn't go, as we've often said. She's only got 2 teats. If we could foster one of these on it would be happy days.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on today.
But there's going to be a dreadful day, Charlotte.
Like a boatload of pet.
Yeah. Charlotte knows exactly. She knows exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm not the lady to get me started on the bottle either.
Aren't you?
That's a patient vet student.
I'm good with them goats, you know.
They're mint, them goats.
Yeah.
Are awesome, aren't
I think that would be finest hour.
they? Yeah, they've taken me like, because goats are stubborn, aren't they?
Normally, they're an absolute nightmare, but what I did, I just set my stall out. Nice little place down by a house.
Cute and cosy in there.
Warm, somewhere to go and sit. Contemplate life, you know. Just have that bit of me time, that mindfulness with your goats.
Train some goats.
Yeah. And it seemed to work anyway. That intensive training, bottle feeding.
They're coming on lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're doing grand.
So yeah, Charlotte is working her way down. So when Charlotte comes in here this morning, because not everything's been without food all night, the first priority can be the babies, and it should always be the babies. So she's going to feed everything that needs it. She's then going to feed Mum. She's then going to bed up, and then she's continue to water throughout the day. Wade's going to come up, Charlotte, when you're on your experience.
Oh, lovely.
So he will offer care while you're not here. So they need never be left. Because I think you'd be better at the experience than Wade.
Potentially, yeah.
Pretend. Charlotte says I'm a bit more personable. Everyone's got the strengths, haven't they? Not everyone wants to talk to people, you know, at length over a longer period. So yeah, Wade's going to come up, and his strength is his livestock skills. So yeah, between the two of them, they're going to give 12 hour, well, 10 and a half hour care throughout the day, and then I think Ruth's in tonight with Abby, the vet student. So we've got, you know, we've got it covered. Can you give all these, Charlotte, a feed that as late as you can, if you can time it?
Yeah.
So I don't think Ruth's in while about 10, but yeah. Come on, Flower, let's have a look at you. So these girls, if we feel as though they're all fine and dandy, could be going out today. They could be hitting the ground. It depends what filming we've got. It depends how many lamb. Because if we don't have many lamb, there's no need to rush them on. That's the one that was born yesterday. I got it wrong. That's the one. Natural delivery. She's an older girl. I'll tell you what, Charlotte. Slightly cloudy eye, I think.
On the mama.
Yeah. Can you stick her a board on and give her
Like a potion, yeah.
a potion? Charlotte's going to give her a potion and put a board on. I think she's got something going on. This one.
Spotty mama.
Just check her bag, will you? I'm not sure if it was my dad or Phil or someone said. I don't know if she's got a board.
It says she's not thriving.
All right, so if she's not thriving, I'd say she wants a potion. Yeah. And that doesn't mean that you're a witch in any way. Yeah. So I would say if she's not thriving and that bag feels a bit odd, she wants hitting with something. See, lambs are hungry, aren't they? When I say hitting with something, I don't mean hitting with something. Oh, hey. Are you all right, Charlotte?
No, we're going to lie down.
Oh, hey. So I think she wants an antibiotic, doesn't she? Maybe. Has she?
Yesterday.
All right. So she's under treatment. That's grand. So you see, all that takes time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the injections and stuff. Maybe that's something Wade could pick up while. Yeah. Anyway, if you can agree something with him, Charlotte, that would be grand. Don't want to micromanage you. I'm quite happy to leave it the two of you to sort it. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Charlotte's happy to be micromanaged. I'm sure she's not. So this is loose limbs.
Yeah, I've seen his little board.
Yeah, loose limbs. Can loose limbs stand up yet? We've got Ebenezer the Weezer. we've got greyhound sheep, we've got loose limbs. And they're just little names that help you remember them and what's wrong with them. Come on, loose limbs, let's have a look at you. Come on. Oh, that's better. A lot better. So she's a sweet sheep. One of my favourites, that. I remember.
That's an old racing sheep.
Yeah,
Many moons ago,
yeah.
that,
I remember her as a lamb.
She must be older now.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, she looks youthful though. She's got one of them young looking faces.
Charlotte says she must be older, but she looks youthful. She's got one of the. Yeah. I always think my Katie never looks any older.
No, she doesn't. She always looks young.
Yeah, you know, she still gets ID'd.
I didn't get some paracetamol in house the other day.
You didn't.
I had no ID.
So they wouldn't sell it here.
No, and I was like,
It wouldn't be so bad if you were asking for vodka, would it? You only wanted paracetamol. Charlotte wanted paracetamol in Asda, and they because she had no ID, they wouldn't sell her it. But I suppose they're doing the job, aren't they? But what?
I can't bother. I'm just
Yeah. I said one day to Katie, I said, you're going to wake up and you'll look miles older. And it'll just happen overnight. Says, thanks, Dad. So Charlotte is doing a fabulous job. Methodically working her way around, topping up the needy. And there's a few of them because they've been a little bit slow to come into the milk this year, which has been a little bit disappointing. You know, every year's different, and this year, I don't know if it's that molasses, Charlotte. It seems to do them well to a point, but they don't seem to arrive with a bag full of milk at lambing.
they need the proteins, don't
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
sometimes? It's a hard one, isn't it?
it is, because the convenience of it is really good in the sense there's a lot less bashing about, and you know when you're feeding them nuts, it can be literally a rugby scrum. And there will be collateral damage because, yeah, you know, there's a potential to lose lambs while they're all jostling for food. You know, in terms of pregnancies that don't see it through to a successful conclusion. But like Charlotte said, maybe that molasses is just lacking a bit of protein. Maybe a combination of molasses and some kind of protein lick. Maybe the thing to do next year. I'm going to read some forums.
Read forums.
Do you read forums?
I like reading Facebook comments, yeah.
But you know, like from other farmers to say what's worked for them, and
It's always interesting.
yeah, you know, shared information.
Sometimes nice to know you're not the only one.
Yeah. Charlotte said it's sometimes nice to know you're not the only one with a problem. So, and that is absolutely true, isn't it? And a problem shared is a problem halved, and all those cliches. What's Yorkshire Rose this morning? I thought she was going to jump on me back. I just saw her looming from corner of my eye. I thought she was my friend yesterday. I brushed her for about an hour yesterday, and we were like best pals. And then, but she didn't jump on me. But I thought she was going to do.
She likes to run around and kick her legs in the air and
No,
be terrible frightened.
I thought she was going to jump on me, like mount me. But anyway, she didn't. But so Charlotte moves on to her next sheep with her portion of milk and with a keen stock person's eye, looking for trouble, looking for danger, looking for things that might potentially be wrong. What we've got here, just to give you a little update, is this girl lost a lamb, right? She was bereft and she became our house cow, our house sheep. She became a source of milk for lots of needy lambs. However, we saw the opportunity with those two. They both belong to separate mums, and obviously the information around the heritage is logged because they're tagged, so we know who the parents are because they are pedigree sheep. But they were looking for a mum because their mums only were milking on one side. She was looking for lambs. Now, this doesn't often happen. We put them in the pen next door. They formed a bond. We supervised feeding for a few days, but after a while, she just decided, I want those lambs. I want to feed them. I want to mother them. I want to give them a great upbringing. And she has done, and she is doing, and she did. So fantastic news. She's letting them feed pretty much whenever they want. And another fantastic thing are these two rams. They're our two best rams. What do you think to him, Charlotte?
I do like them.
Yeah, that's half pint, and that one we bred ourselves.
Yeah, I do like them.
Yeah.
I like you were down at field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've had him
we
tidied
had a
up.
chat the other day, me and him.
Were you?
Yeah, he was having a little chat with boys.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, he's a nice lad.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted like a coloured one.
Do you want to show him at Yorkshire Show?
I'll show him to you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm sure you will. Charlotte is a great show person. She shows her Rylands. We've just got to try and break that bond with Ryland sheep with her and get them onto something better. No, I'm only kidding. I think yeah. And it's people like Charlotte that are keeping the Ryland, although they're not that, they're quite well supported now, aren't they? Yeah. So Charlotte's saying they just come off the rare breeds list when she started with them 11 years ago, but now they've had a resurgence of interest, and now they're one of the more popular native breeds. Yeah, yeah.
We're going to try going to Derbyshire Brixtons.
Are you? So you're going to try and support them? I used to have a sheep at Gritston when I was really young. Yeah, it was one of my earliest memories, and we called it Tiny Tim. And it was a girl, but I don't know why I call it Tiny Tim. And then it had a lamb, and we called that Tiny Tina. And I ended up keeping all these Gritstons in our flock, and my dad was saying, I don't even like them.
I really like them. I think they're really lovely.
And she were always lame. Yeah, you know, and... yeah, so, yeah, that's... I'd forgotten about Tiny Tim and Tiny Tina, so that was nice. So, Tiny Tim, Tiny Tina at Derbyshire Gritstons. And a breed apparently that Charlotte's going to take under her wing, and try and resurrect like she has done with the Rylands. So that's fab. That's got that's got a board, has it, Charlotte? Is she getting like pen strap or something? Yeah. Just that one's keeping going with, because I think she's an abscess in the throat that's causing her to not digest properly. Yeah, yeah,
She's an oddball.
yeah. Well, we've all got challenges in certain ways, haven't we? Show me a normal person, and what is normal? That's a good question. So I'll tell you what, Charlotte, you give me that milk, you get Ebenezer secured.
What's the best way you do?
Well, I'd kneel down and just have him so he can't move backwards. And it's just a matter of... Are we good? I'd really like to rear Ebenezer if we can, because obviously we lost the little guy. And every once in a while, one of these, not lost causes, but it did look a lost cause, to be fair. We left that with Kate, and I didn't expect it to be there in the morning. Yeah, so every now and then you win with one of these. And I'm just hoping that Ebenezer's a winner and not a loser. So Charlotte's just holding him nice and secure so he can't thrash about, dislodge the tube. Might as well give him a decent do while we've got him, haven't we? Because he's a big rangy lamb. Yeah. Take a bit of filling. But I delivered him and he came out forwards. So, and he cut my finger as he came out. That was, his finger was between his head and her pelvis. So it was really tight. And that finger there, I cut that as he came out. I thought, crikey, I've broken it, because that's my wonky finger. No, I thought, I've got pins in that. I've got metal pins, yeah. Pins and screws and all sorts. So that was expertly done by Charlotte. Ebenezer is now free. with a fuller tummy than he had, and no damage done. So literally every time Ebenezer's fed, there is the opportunity for disaster. So can you pass that on to Wade? I think that's better as a two-person gig. Yeah. Brill. Thank you, Charlotte. So Ebenezer's fed, back in his kennel, hopefully continuing to improve. So Ebenezer the Weezer lives on, and I hope he lives on for a good while. Right, I think I'm going to have to call that a draw then, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the update. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a fantastic day. We're looking forward to another cracker here. Helen Skelton and Jules will be joining us very, very soon. And Jeremy's determined to make some noise. So from Farmer Rob, Cannonall Farm, see you soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning, if not before. So please keep your notifications turned on for all things farming in our little farm in Barnsley. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.